Hello, Steve White, Steve Arts 89. Well, I'm here to talk about Creepshow. Now, I love Creepshow. For me, Creepshow is really the second film, Creepshow 2, because I saw that before I saw the first Creepshow. I didn't see the first Creepshow till I was an adult. Creepshow is basically an anthology series, a movie. The first movie had 5 stories. The second film had 4 stories, including The Raft and the one with Chief Woodenhead. And they were just amazing, and I just thought this was great. And I love anthology story films. And I'd heard they were going to do a series for Shudder, and I was kind of excited about that. Then I didn't hear anything else about it. I figured it must have been a one and done. And then I was on JB Hi-Fi, and what do I find? But all 4 seasons on DVD and Blu-ray. I'm like, what the hell? Apparently the show started in 2019, and they've already done 4 seasons. Now, unfortunately, they're only doing 6 episodes per season, 2 stories per episode, so 12 stories, and a couple of specials. But it's amazing. These people actually love Creepshow. They are actually trying to make Creepshow. Unlike a lot of other shows that are just IP farming and someone has just bought an IP or own an IP, so they're just making a show, and the people making it have no connection or love for it, and they're actually trying to, subvert expectations and, deconstruct things. These guys, they just love the show and they just want to create more of it. They just want to create the show for new people, for new audiences, for themselves, and it's just a joy to watch. Just every episode is a joy to watch. I've watched the first season, and I'm 2 episodes into the second season. I'm kind of dragging it out. I'm only watching it at night. I'm sitting down with the lights off, watching it properly. I'm not sort of watching it in the background like a lot of shows where I'm sort of doing other things. It's also why it's taken me days to get through just a season and a half. But I'm not going to talk about every episode and every story, because I don't want to ruin it for anyone in case they're stupid enough to watch this first. But I'm just going to talk about the highlights. Now, the first one is actually one of the biggest highlights. It's got Adrienne Barbeau from The Fog and The Thing. It's called Grey Matter. It's about a boy who's living with his alcoholic father who's literally turning into a monster. And as someone who had an alcoholic father, I can relate to that on many levels. There's a storm in a small town. He goes to a local store to get beer for his dad, and he finally sort of tells someone what's happening, and it was a really good story. Now, the next one, House of the Head, was just as good, and it's just bliss. It's about a girl with a haunted dollhouse. It's haunted by a severed doll head that is like torturing the dolls, and they have expressions that change and everything, and she's sort of trying to handle this herself. The young girl on the episode is a great actress. It's really a good episode. Every episode is great in this. Then we get to, I guess The Finger was interesting. It's about a guy who finds a finger on the street. He gets it wet, it starts to regenerate, it turns into like a little xenomorph style pet, and this Bob, as it's called, goes out and kills all the people that are causing this guy trouble in his life. So that was fun. All Hallows Eve was good. Originally it was supposed to be a bunch of children, but it turned out to be, they used teenagers. It's about a bunch of teenagers who are killed on Halloween, and they haunt the town each year. So that was interesting. The Man in the Suitcase was just disturbing on many levels. The companion, I love the companion. The kid in this is really a really good actor, and he's being abused by his brother. He's basically ran away from the house. He's then his brother shows up, chases him because he's got this older abusive brother. And he ends up finding this scarecrow that was created by a man as a companion when his wife died, and he ends up it becomes his companion, and he ends up helping him enact revenge against his brother, which was great to watch. Night of the Poor was a monkey's paw story. They had a bit of a Walking Dead story as well. And Skin Crawls was good. It was about using these worms to suck fat out of people as like a weight loss phenomenon, which unfortunately had some side effects that didn't reveal themselves until the night of an eclipse, which was interesting. And then, of course, the last story, which I loved as well, was By the Silver Water of Lake Champlain, which is about Champ, which is like the American Nessie. And we actually see some of that. I'm not going to go into it too much, but there's an abusive father, a girl sort of trying to get away, the boyfriend, he's sort of having a go at him, and they run off and they stumble into Nessie, basically. I'm not going to go into the detail. I'll leave it up I'll leave it to you to discover if you actually watch it. But yeah, I love this. It's just so great to have a TV show that just really understands, you know, what it's supposed to be, and the people love it, and they're just trying to make the best show they can for the fans, for themselves, and it's just a pure joy to watch every episode, and I'm just loving it. And I'm glad that I've got like 30 more episodes to go. But I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Yeah, I have nothing bad to say about this. Next to, and just like that, it's the only TV show recently, and certainly a TV show in a franchise that's come as a continuation of a movie series or a TV series that seems to actually understand what the original product was and what people actually want, and is just happy to give it to them and not try and reinvent it or re-envision it or deconstruct it or, you know, anything. It's just a joy to watch, and I'm going to go.